Good morning. My name is Theeraphong Praphan. You can call me Tong. I'm from Thailand. I have been in Sydney for 2 years. I have a bachelor degree of business that the major is human resource management and the minor is marketing management. And I also have a master degree with the double specialization. The first double specialization is the international business management, and the second specialization is the management. Nowadays, I'm currently seeking a new role area of management in order to build on my strong academic knowledge and experiences. The reason why I have chosen your particular area is because I have an ability in order to know how to deal with people a diversity of culture and perspective. By doing that, I need to accept and respect all the different ideas from my team. Also, I have an experience to work in teamwork for many times. It is very exciting to me in order to educate a new area of the management and work with many people who are from many different culture, different background, and different levels of experience. All of this can help me to build on my knowledge in order to apply in your job. As an international student of University of Wollongong, there are complexity of different level of experience and different background, especially different culture. However, I need to work in a team which is associating with many people who are from different background and different level of experiences. At the first time, it is very hard to understand people who have own behavior and style of communication in order to talk each other. This means that it is very hard to know and understand what they are talking about, so I could not respond and interact with them effectively and accurately. Therefore, in order to deal with this problem, I need to try listening clearly and asking them to talk slowly. Although people have a wrong or strong pronunciation, I also need to understand what the context of the conversation is in order to get the point of conversation. Sometimes I also need to repeat and ask them in many times what are they talking to me in order to check the context that we understand and talk the same topic. As the result of doing that, I could understand and get whatever the point of conversation is. Also, I could work and communicate with my team in order to move on the work group. This brings me about the confidence to work with people who are from many different backgrounds and level of experiences. I can know how to deal with these people, so from my experience, I have learned that many styles of communication skills and many behaviors when we are communicating to each other. Moreover, this can help me to improve and develop my verbal and communication skills. As an employee of Bunsong Logistics Partnership from my previous job, I have been working with the elder employee. At the first time, my boss wants to change the document paper turn into the e-document. It would fail immediately because his employee did not want to change any system or process because they thought their own process was better, familiar, easy to use, and they did not like a new technology that unfamiliar with. However, my boss still want to change the process, so He ordered me to change the process of working in order to aim to reduce the operation cost in the workplace by changing the document paper into the e-document such as using email instead of paper letter. It also could reduce cost and time for sending the paper letter. By doing that, I need to think a new idea in order to change the perspective of employee in order to use the e-document instead of document paper. It is very hard for me to motivate the elder employee who adhere to the same thing in order to change their behavior to use a new innovation. I need to think the way to change the employee are. Finally, I took a long time in order to think the way to do that. Therefore, I apply my academic knowledge from my bachelor degree. First of all, I need to create the course of training for many weeks in order to train and make them familiar with e-document first before using it. After that, I initially start to install the e-document process into the workplace a little bit, while I also start to take the old process out a little bit as well. This process make them familiar with the new technology, which is the e-document. The next step was that they use the e-document for tests in the workplace, and I need to observe them that they could do. The end, the end of this course, I took the old process out and start the new process. As a result of doing that, the company could change the process and the company could reduce a lot of operation cost in the workplace. From my experience, I have learned that we could not change something to something immediately or change people are without the preparation because people adhere to the same thing and do not want to change to a new thing. I have two questions to ask you. The first question is why has this position become viable? And the second question is what and when can I know the result of this interview?